Hello, Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to Pita's Practical Tarot. We are doing a weekly energy check. So what do you need to know for the week ahead? This is intended to be timeless. So whenever you find this, I hope that there are messages here for you. And we will be starting the reading with the energy that you are being asked to bring into balance at this time. You have the Six of Cups showing up, shadow side up. Wow. All right. Kind of a heavy heart I'm feeling already, but I do want to pull an extra card here from my Mantra Arcana deck to ask, what's your mantra for the week? I believe in the miracle of life. All right. You know, I'm gonna say I believe the miracle of life. I don't know, it's just making me think of like parenthood. I feel like that used to be like an old video that they used to show in schools or something. I don't anyway. But in American schools about giving birth, I don't know. Anyway, well, maybe some of y'all are becoming parents. I don't know. But it does not have to be the case. Okay, but essentially, inner child healing. Okay, kind of back to the main message. All right. With the Six of Cups, okay, there is this, you know, with the showing shadow side up, this is kind of the past calling to you, okay? Some of y'all could be feeling the absence of a parent. You could be in need of parenting yourself at this moment, getting in touch with what does it mean to father yourself, to mother yourself, to parent yourself, take care of your needs. I'm getting the sense of you know, maybe feeling a little bit isolated or a little bit stranded. And that's something that's calling to your attention at this moment. Inner child work, inner child healing could be important at this time, okay? Now, I want to say, you know, with I believe the miracle of life here, this is my star card. And this is the universe truly, truly wanting to have your back, wanting to support you. And, you know, it's just a reminder, right? Like, you know, because I feel like maybe you've been very closed off, very caught up in this feeling of, you know, whether it's isolation or sadness or whatever it is that you are sensing right now. Like, kind of believing in things greater than yourself. I feel like maybe you've been looking down and it's time to look up at the star, make those wishes, you know, believing, right? Like how miraculous it is for you to be here, right? Everything that had to happen, everything that had to align, Gemini, for you to be in this world right now, like that is the miracle of life, right? Like, I mean, when you think about, I mean, you know, even just from the process of conception, maybe that's why I was thinking about that film, you know, but even from the process of conception and how difficult that can be to considering, right, our ancestors, considering our parents' journeys, our ancestors' journeys, like everything, like all of the lineage that, like, you know, like you being here is such a miracle. And I feel like maybe you don't see it or maybe you don't believe it, but there's something about you expanding your understanding and your vision to really allowing yourself to feel like, you know what, I am a miracle and that's why I'm worthy of these things. That's why I'm worthy of taking care of myself. That's why I'm worthy of taking care of my needs. Okay, like that just seems, sorry, it feels like a little heavy, but it's where we seem to be heading here. And this need for you to truly believe that, you know. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the rest of the tarot, see what other messages are here for you. But yeah, wow. All right, in your innermost, you have the Daughter of Swords showing up. You have the Strength card is how you are presenting yourself. You have the Seven of Cups is how the universe is affecting you, and things you might not see coming are the Two of Cups. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, you have to believe it so that you can welcome it in. Wow. Okay, goodness golly. This is sorry, this is the last reading actually that I'm doing for this week. And I'm not gonna lie, I've had a range of emotions. I do feel like I was definitely channeling some energies here as I was doing the reading. And this is the first time that I feel choked up, that I kind of feel like crying. And it feels very bittersweet. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I'm sad. I'm frustrated because it's almost like you don't believe it, like that you have all of these opportunities, that you have this beauty wanting to show up for you, and like you have to believe it. You have to believe that you are worthy of it. And I hate to place the onus on you, you know. And for those of you that maybe you're going through some issues with parents or things like that, or you know, that you don't have your parents anymore, even, you know, like there's kind of this messaging around here about, you know, releasing that. Oh, I see. It is. Yeah. I mean, you know, we do have like Mother's Day and Father's Day season coming up, so that could be bringing up a lot of feelings and emotions as well. But, you know, that you have to be there for you, you know, that you have to take care of you. And I'm really sorry, you know, like that sucks. I feel like, you know, it's really weird because I do feel like you're going to have the support that you've been craving, but you have to do some work toward yourself. And I hate to put that onus on you and like that responsibility, but it's almost like as you start to do the work toward you, as you start taking care of your needs, that's actually when additional support is going to come in, with the Two of Cups showing up over here. Okay. Now, this could look like a variety of things. With the Two of Cups, you know, we do think of, you know, like soulmates and lovers and things like that. But I do want to say, like, it doesn't have to be romantic. You know, even when you think of soulmates and soul families, a lot of people think it's like, oh, we have one soulmate. I mean, different beliefs around that, right? I'll share mine in case it resonates with you. But I don't believe that we have like one soulmate, right? Even in the romantic sense, I feel like we have soul relationships, people that our soul just recognizes, right? And they can be here to support us at different times of our life and in different ways. And that could also, doesn't have to be romantic. It could be soul family. Those soulmates that we have can be friendships, can be, you know, our biological family, right? It could be our chosen family. It could just be somebody that you encounter, you know, randomly. Sometimes, you know, you encounter a random person in the middle of the street. I don't know how many times I've had random conversations with people in the street that were so meaningful in that moment, or kind of left me with a little nugget of wisdom or something, right? And it was like, I don't know, like the miracle of life, in the sense of like everything that had to align for that to happen. Like everything that had to come together for me to get that nugget of wisdom, or for me to have that meaningful interaction, right? And I'm sharing this with you because I feel like that's a little bit of the belief that you are being asked to bring into your life. Like you have to believe it. You have to say like, I am willing, I am open to this right now. I almost feel like the sense of you being very closed off and kind of to yourself, and not wanting to experience the beauty of the world. And I get it, you know, sometimes we're just there and we need to have that. But the thing is that right now the universe wants to give you support, right? You have, you know, with the Two of Cups, I go back to this, like it could come in the form of a person, um and it could be in any sort of thing, right? It could be a friend, it could be a connection, it could be a new job opportunity, it could be like, I don't know, right? Like it can vary, right? Like I said, it could be a stranger in the street that says something that really resonates with you, you know. But I feel like you have to be willing to believe that it's there for you. The universe wants to give you choices. I feel like for some of you, maybe you feel a little bit disoriented, or like you don't know which way to go, because you have a lot of choices right now. You have the Seven of Cups over here, and you know, it's funny, I don't remember who got it, but they got it reversed, and I was like, oh, it's like your ego is illuminating your feelings, right? Like your sense of self is illuminating your feelings, and what it is that you want to do. And sorry, the reason I bring that up is because like for some of you maybe it could be that, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you need to strengthen your ego, like your sense of self, your authenticity, your individuality. Like, you know, a lot of people say that ego is bad, but it's not, right? It helps us survive. It helps us navigate the very real world in which we live. You know, we need it to survive. And so working on your solar plexus chakra could be important at this time. If you know how to balance that, you know, kind of work on that, you know. But some of the questions you can ask yourself could revolve around, you know, what makes me feel my most authentic self? What brings me joy? Like, where do I feel the most safe? You know, when do you feel safe? I mean, you know, this could be like starting points, you know. Um, but sorry. So for you though, as well, I feel like maybe you've been sitting with a lot of feelings that I do feel like you're being asked to illuminate, and do sit with what those feelings are telling you. You know, like if something feels like, oh, like I'm a little bit scared about this, really delving into, like, let's say I'm scared about option one. Well, why are you scared about option one? You know, if something kind of feels exciting, or if something feels right, like it can be both. It could be both scary and exciting. You know, that's usually when we know something is right. But if something makes you feel sad, right? If this option makes you feel sad, right? Like why? Where is that sadness coming from, right? Because I feel like it's about more than the choices that you're being presented. And some of you could be very overwhelmed with the amount of choice that you have right now, which is, you know, it can be really scary, right? To have a lot of choices, because you don't know if you're going to have a false step. You don't know what can pan out over here. But, you know, if it's what feels right for you, and if it's something that, you know, you're into, like kind of heading toward, then it's just going to be a part of your journey, right? Like whatever the next step is, maybe the next thing, maybe the cup that you choose isn't going to be your happily ever after. You know, maybe it's just a choice that you're making right now, but it doesn't have to be your happily ever after. It can be just, you know, another part of your story. It could just be something else that you're learning from, or it could be everything that you've dreamed of, right? Like it, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is that sometimes we get very caught up in making the right choice, and that can sometimes hold us back, right? So you know, like trust yourself. Very much a time to get in touch with your intuition. Okay. Oh, more solar plexus work over here with the strength card showing up, the lion. Okay, very indicative of that ego, that Leo energy. Okay. But yeah, you know, like your sense of self, you know, be bold. You are being asked to make bold new moves. Okay, like get in touch with that braveness. It's funny. It's like I feel like I almost get the sense that you're more comfortable, maybe even like in your emotions, or maybe more comfortable being vulnerable, right? But I'm getting the sense that like your maybe masculine energy could need a little bit of your attention right now. So that would be, and I say this regardless of your gender, right? But the energy of taking action, the energy of doing things over here could be something that's the sense that I'm getting. If it's not for you, that message, then it's not for you, right? But here's the thing though, I'm getting. Oh, okay. I see why it felt very conflicting. It's almost like taking action toward things that feel right, right? Like not just taking action in the like, well, I'm paying my bills, I'm going to work, I'm doing the dishes, and I'm cleaning up everything, and I'm taking care of the kids, and I'm doing, like, you know, not just like, or whatever it is your life looks like, I don't know, right? Not just like in that sense, but also like taking action toward the softer parts of you. Okay, I hope that makes sense, right? The parts of you, like taking action toward those dreams, taking action toward that belief, taking action toward your spirituality, even, you know, like maybe adding a little bit of a spiritual practice to your everyday or something like that. All right, you also have, you know, I'm gonna say the Daughter of Swords. This could be a little bit, I mean, this is your energy, okay? I do feel like this is very much a learning time. Okay, like you're learning a lot of this, but I do feel like you could be very in your head right now, and this could be a little bit of, it's like too many options, too many feelings, too many things. You know, the Daughter of Swords is a little bit unrefined because it wants it, like it is smart in the sense that it's smart enough to get things going. It's smart enough to want to take action, but the Daughter of Swords is also, this is like the fastest court card over here, you know, and sometimes it's a little bit messy, and I feel like because you have all of these thoughts circling, like you're afraid of the misstepping, you're afraid of, you know, it's like almost like you have too much information, too many thoughts going on in your head. And I mean, overall, I do feel like, you know, dang, like, you know, sorry, because this is supposed to be like all practical stuff, but the practical advice that I'm giving you right now is that to get in touch with your spirituality. Like, kind of, maybe you need to rekindle that, or maybe you need to put that into practice. And I mean, if you're at a tarot reading, I feel like you probably do have some sort of connection, so, but maybe that needs to be revisited. And I say this regardless of whatever spiritual practices you have, okay? It's like whatever feels true to you and authentic to you, okay? But, kind of, I don't know, like I'm getting asked for support from your spiritual team, ask for guidance, being practical. So like maybe kind of setting a routine around, I don't know, like meditating, praying, going out into nature, whatever your spiritual practices are, right? And as you bring that into your life, it can help, bring you that clarity and help bring you that inner strength that I do feel like you will be embodying. There just seems to be this belief that needs to be sparked up again, okay? So I hope that makes sense. I feel like I'm going to pull from the self-care deck for you here because that's what feels right for this reading. So, all right, Gemini, wow. Okay, you have massage, you have eat orange, you have good deeds, and you have the blank card over here. Okay, wow. All right, look. A couple of things. Okay, so these are just some, little bits of, practical self-care things that you can maybe partake in at the moment. Okay, so if you can get a massage, go get one. Okay, like if you can find a place, right? If not, like self-massaging as well. Okay, I don't know, even like hitting your acupressure points and things like that. Self-soothing. Ask someone, ask your roommates, ask your friends. I don't know, right? I don't know, but yeah, okay. But also kind of getting in touch with your body, right, as well. So I could be a little part of that over here, okay? Massage your feet, massage your neck, all right? Don't be afraid to, like, seek it out. Maybe it's time to splurge on a massage, all right? Eating orange, this is your sacral chakra, okay? So eating orange, yes, obviously, maybe you just need to add more orange foods into your life, all right? Carrots, mango, pepper, citrus, okay? Sweet potato, cinnamon, pumpkin. Well, it's not that season right now here, but anyway, but also I intended this to align to your sacral chakra, so that I need to find inspiration and creativity, okay? Very, very in line over here with the Leo card, or not the Leo card, the strength card, okay? So, where can you find inspiration? Seek it out, if you're having difficulty finding it, hey, add some orange foods, and see what sparks, all right? Good deeds, okay? I feel like getting out of yourself, sometimes we get so caught up in ourselves that we forget the bigger picture. We forget our connection to the world. So kind of putting a little bit of good out there. This could look like volunteering. This could look like, I don't know, right? Like opening yourself up to conversations. This could look like donating, right? Like maybe you're donating stuff, like maybe you're donating your time, donating your energy, all right? But putting a little bit of good out there and getting kind of a little bit out of yourself, okay? So yeah, and also with the blank card, this is intentional, I'm gonna say. It's blank on both sides, all right? And this is because there's something that you already know. There's something that you already know that you need to do, that's been calling to you, that you need to get in touch with yourself, okay? This need to trust your intuition and get in touch with your intuition at the time, all right, Gemini? I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. But if there were any messages for you here, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribe, sharing my videos, everything helps. Lets me know if you'd like to see more readings like this, if there was anything here for you at all. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again sometime. Bye.